I was just looking to see if that was a sound bite I could have added.
Welcome back, everybody. Long time no see. Glad to be streaming today. I guess I should start the stream like I always do. Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. And today we have our lovely guest, Angel Maldita, with us. How's it going, Angel?
Thank you, lovely, handsome maybe, but
All right. Anyways, let's spend the first half of the stream talking about what our deck is going to be here today and how it works, because it's a little bit different than the deck we played last time. This one's mono black control. Did not do well with our mono black at mid-range deck. We'll probably give that one another view in a future stream, but that one's not for today. All right. Anyways, it looks like what our deck here is early on in the game. This is a 2-drop actually, or minimum 2-drop. We've got Blood Chief's Thirst, pretty good early game removal, 4 mana if later. It's basically like this card. I don't like this card, but it's a land, so it's got 2 sides. We got Ray. I've never seen this card before, but -4, -1 till the end of the turn. If it's white, -4, -4. Okay, very one-sided card. I can see why this best of 3 deck ends up playing that card in the main board, because mono white is pretty big in the best of 3 meta. So
yeah.
I can see why they did that. We got check for traps. We just saw that in the last one. Just removes card from a hand. The nice thing is it exiles from the hand. That's probably why it costs 2 mana over a 1 mana card. It also allows you to choose, which is another upside, but it costs 2 mana. We got Tainted Adversary, which is a very interesting choice. I imagine this is for when the late game comes around. It's a 2/3 against like aggro decks, which is pretty decent. That blocks anything. So against the mono white decks, it can block the Adeline or some other big creature. Then we got Valky, which is pretty good. Angel plays Valky in his version of the deck. We have the Celestius, which should give us the red mana for Valky. I actually don't see a lot of ways to get tokens.
Yeah, I was wondering about it.
Well, it does not appear that the tokens is the focus of this one. It looks like it's running 4 pathways. So I guess that's how it's doing it. All right, so it's got 2 Celestius and
it's a late game thing anyway.
Right,
so.
right. And Valky for those of you who are not aware, Valky removes a card from their opponent's hand. It has to be a creature, and they don't get it back until Valky leaves the field. The nice thing is Valky can transform into that card. So if you play Valky on turn 2, and then on turn and you grab a 3-drop, you can turn Valky into that 3-drop, and now even if they kill Valky, they don't get their card back. Then we got Reckoner Bank Buster. I imagine it's probably not for the crew 3. It's most likely because it draws you a card if you tap 2, and if you do it 3 times, you get a 1/1. That
sure
can
they
crew.
don't get their card back?
Really? Do they?
I think.
Choose a creature, exiled, copy. Okay, I guess they do get their card back. My bad. Good call. I don't play the card often, so I don't see it very much. They got obvious Meat Hook. March of the Wretched Sorrow is just a 1 removal. It's kind of probably like Blood Chief's Thirst, honestly, if you think about it. It's 2 mana, remove the 1 mana card, 3 mana, remove a 2 mana card, so on and so on. So it's a single piece of removal. Generally,
life gain could be relevant.
Generally, you want to think of a removal spell as 4 mana. So if you think of this in the way of 4 mana, it's 4 mana, remove a card that's 3 or lower, gain life. So that's a pretty good spell.
Imagine, but end game, you could also use a large number and do quite a bit of damage, or get life.
Life. Right? It does not target the face, so it's just a
X
creature.
Damage to target creature. Oh, okay, so it's life.
Yeah.
All right.
Then you got another hand removal spell. I'm not a big fan of this one, but it is a land, and sometimes you get land trapped, and these things happen.
Right.
I like the Long Grecian Knight. Not really sure how it performs outside of draft, but we'll see. It's an interesting spell. We got Tegrid, which is a fantastic card. When you play as an artifact for 4 mana, it makes your opponent have to deal with
Very
it,
annoying card.
sacrifice something every turn, or lose life, or discard a card. So I mean, it's like at first it's not a problem because you have the stuff to remove, but as the game gets further and further, it becomes more and more of a problem. Tegrid, the other side of the card, is probably why this deck is running so much hand removal. Hand removal being check for traps and the Palaka predation. It essentially, if your opponent discards, and you know they could discard with the Tegrid Lantern. Although to be fair, we're only running one copy of this card, so it's one or the other. So it's really just the 3.
Right.
But you get whatever card they discard, so it's that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then you have the board wipes and the draw spells. Same good stuff. Only thing is, this Blood in the Snow is a lot weaker because we only have 13 swamps. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not really predicting it'll do very well, but that's probably only because we're playing best of 1. I still have to export it into Aetherhub if you guys are wondering why it is not there yet.
All right. I thought you had already copied it.
I did copy it. I just didn't save it yet.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is a hand. We are not getting Invoke the Despair out. I mean, we're playing it, but boy, it is not great. Twitch. All right, deck is now set. We have our land. All right, next turn we have our check for traps. We have our Valky, although I think we're going Field of Ruin. I'm still unsure if I want to go black. Okay, well, swamp it is. Check for traps.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wait. Valky allows... Wait, no. Hold on. We might want to play this as Tybalt. Looking at our opponent's board here is probably control, which leads me to believe that Valky is much better as Tybalt. So, and we have the Celeste, which gives us black mana, and we have ramp, and we have red. I think there's no point in passing up an opportunity to get Tybalt.
We're going to find out, right?
Tybalt's 2 colors, so the Vanishing Verse does not stop it. Henrika can be dealt with. The Invoke the Despair, I just have to get Invoke the Despair. The Lolith is a problem because it's creatures and planeswalkers, so it's 2 of the Invoke the Despair requirements.
And Valky, you couldn't Valky his guy out. Well, you... I don't know. Because you could have Valky'd into his creature and
that's but it'll do. Blood Chief does get rid of the human, but that's probably worth it. And Celeste does not have a color, so we got that going for us. Plus we want him to sack his head. Actually, hold on a second. We didn't even have a choice. Oh, it's sorcery. That makes sense. Okay. All right. We don't have enough black.
Pop this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, duh. The Celeste is any color. I'm stupid.
Right.
Wait. No. That's way better. With the Invoke the Despair, he gets to choose which creature gets destroyed.
Right.
Therefore, he would obviously not sacrifice this Enrika.
Another one.
Okay. We only have two snowlands.
He's got two funky lands out there. You just prep for next turn. use your Field of
Yeah,
Ruin.
yeah. But the thing is, I don't have anything in the graveyard to get back either. I think Invoke is just the best play here. Yep, I knew that would happen. Now that Lola's in the graveyard, we could definitely consider that Field of Ruin play you were talking about earlier. What? Sure. Alright, our play consideration has changed. We are now board wiping.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he still has the Hive of the Eye Tyrant here. And we still have the Reckoner Buster too. It's not looking good, honestly. It's another graveyard spell's gone. And then he's gonna attack us for 4.
Bull.
We can't invoke. It'll kill us. Literally, it will kill us.
Yeah, I see it.
Alright.
That would kill us too.
Why?
The meat hook. It wouldn't give you enough life to. Oh, can you play Valky? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Alright,
7.
that's what I was thinking. I was playing Meat Hook into Valky, and then we can... oh no, then we're still dead because the Hive of the Eye Tyrant has Menace. Maybe the play is low-lit? No, low-lit doesn't help.
Can you play the meat hook?
It's Lolith and Valky.
Okay.
Then I would have enough creatures to block. And not successfully, but, you know, block is block. Unfortunately, Lolith's gonna die right here.
No.
Well, I mean... Oh, right. He was just gonna kill one of our creatures. Then we're dead. We're doomed.
So he doesn't do anything if he doesn't have a creature in his hand.
If any of our creatures die, we lose because the Menace on the Hive Tyrant's gonna kill us. If only I could play Meat Hook for 0. Oh, I was supposed to play Meat Hook for 0 instead of Valky.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because then I'm still who cares? It didn't matter. He had a board wipe. Wow. This is a hard deck to play. There were so many decisions there. I don't even know if I made the right ones.
He would have still kept you at 1 life then, because he got rid of 2 of your creatures and then.
Well, no, because he would play the Crippling Fear. I would lose my 2 creatures, and then he would hit me for 6.
Oh, the other side of it. Oh.
Yep. Also, one of our creatures would have been exiled, so he would have gained 1 less life. because then he wouldn't have targeted Valky, he would have targeted a token.
Right. What the heck? Name is Snow for bait.
It's a 4 mana removal spell. It looks like it's 3 right now, but it's actually 4. I'm wondering if I'm just too greedy trying to use Valky. That's probably the problem.
Well, the only good thing about it is you can see his hand. Oh, you mean Valky?
Playing
side.
Valky as the creature. I wonder if that's the problem. I'm trying to play as the creature, and that's the problem. Or I'm trying to play as the Planeswalker, and that's the problem. And it's really a Planeswalker only when you top deck it.
Right.
Late in the game. All right. For as far as a turn 2 play is concerned, I think we have to get rid of this because it gets bigger.
Yeah.
But I have no turn 3 play, so I can transform into either of these.
That gives you mana ramp. If you
and that would get me to. That would get me to invoke, but making my opponent miss a whole turn is also a good play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch him draw another one.
Yeah.
Right.
Him not having a whole turn is definitely good for me. I only did that to go from 2-1 to 2-2.
Uh-huh.
But now we're gonna have the lantern out. We don't have a Valky anymore, so there's no need to play that for red. I wonder if the play is actually double adversary. That way he has to deal with 2 death touch creatures.
Yeah. Doesn't that give you a bonus to your dude?
Only if you gain life.
Else? Oh, gain life. Doesn't the artifact gain your life? No.
No.
Tegrid.
Makes opponent lose life.
Lose life. Alright.
Now that we have 2 death touchers, he's gonna have to take hits every turn. He actually needs double green for his Zika. Alright. Interestingly enough, if we top deck a land, Invoke the Despair will blow up his whole board. He was debating if he wanted to take 4 damage or 6 damage.
Well.
Well, unfortunately, this game was just too easy. But it'll make up for last game.
I don't know. Maybe play Tegrid for Tegrid instead of that artifact.
I'm pretty much just going to invoke the Despair anything he plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really feel good about that one.
He was missing his second green.
The opponent was well, I mean, regardless if he had that second green or not, I mean, it still takes a whole turn to turn it into mana.
Yeah.
And it would have been dead.
There's another name I don't know.
This is an interesting one. If we get to 3 lands, it
Yeah.
seems pretty decent. But we have to get to 3, which is a big hurdle.
Well,
Going first,
you
we only have 2
something you can
turns.
play on 2. Yeah.
2 draws to get a land. We have a 43%. All right, we got it.
There it is.
If he doesn't play another creature here, the adversary... Interesting.
9 times I check on me, I'm very, very sick.
I mean, I'm good with literally any play here. So, yeah, that makes sense. I expected that. And then he'll ramp. That's okay, because we're going to have long reach. Long reach will deal with anything he's going to play. Or it can deal with anything. Okay. I'm good with that. I don't have a play, though. Which I guess is a play of itself, because the Celeste will become nighttime. It'll become nighttime by not playing. Can I make it daytime? Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. So I cannot make it daytime unless it's already nighttime.
Well, the other option is going adversary. You just drew.
Becomes night, or night becomes day. You gain 1 life. You draw a card. If you do, you discard a card. I don't think we're gonna need Blood Chief's Thirst, so... But... he did have to jump through some hoops to get there. He got rid of 2 tokens just to get rid of our tainted adversary, so...
Yeah.
If he had still had those tokens, I would have played nothing. Okay. We have so much removal. We don't need that weak piece of crap.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he gave us a nice target for Field of Ruin.
Yeah. End of his turn type of thing, huh?
Yep.
I imagine a Homer Simpson dope.
Well, it's still pretty good for him because he can sacrifice this treasure and draw a card.
Yeah.
So it did help him. But I think we're just going to do a long reach.
Just in case.
Well, there's really just no... I mean, he'll sacrifice his merchant. I guess... Oh, no, it says another creature, so he actually can't sacrifice his own merchant. He'll probably sacrifice the token to draw a card. But we still get a kill. And we know he's not going to play his own creature, because then the long reach will kill that too. The best most optimal play with discard. Oh my god, he discarded. Yeah. Wow. Now he's going to have to choose between the 2 again next turn. That's awesome.
Maybe he's got that black enchantment removal card.
He got rid of the creature removal spell. That makes sense. Professor Onyx. Sacrifice to a creature with the greatest power among them. Oh, he did a
just
minus.
plussing it
That
up.
was dumb. He
Yeah, that's
accidentally did the minus. in the end, it looks like it's not going to matter because I'm probably just going to Blood in the Snow his Professor Onyx and then play Tainted Adversary. I mean, it's a play. I wish I could do both. I'm very disappointed in him Yurgoing me.
Yeah.
How tasteless.
Well, at first it was a nice hello. Oh, look! Another target. Another Lolas.
Okay.
Your own hive.
I'm trying to think how in the world I'm going to be able to kill the Lilith. I think the answer is I can't.
No, that's fear. That's not fear. Go wide. Hold the meat hook.
I'm thinking I should
Take out
fail
his
to
hive.
ruin the hive mind and then
Yeah.
get rid of a card in his hand.
Oh, his best laid plans are foiled.
Or he's holding on to 2 lands.
That's true.
Oh. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life perpetually.
Constantly.
Or Soul Transfer, where he can get one of his Planeswalkers back. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Soul Transfer.
Alright.
I can meat hook for 1, no problem, next turn, and then...
Yeah, and then use your long reach.
How many does he have? 0. Oh, 1. 1. Oh, it tells me. Duh. So long reach only hits him for 1. Oh, Hive Mind would hit him, though.
He got his own field room.
Oh, right, but the... Oh, right. Yep. So there's no point in using it. What?
My will cannot be denied.
Does it?
Why?
Oh, did he already use her? Yeah, to draw a card. He's trying to. Ah, I see.
Oh, and then he's gonna make 2 more.
Do what I demand.
Huh?
Well, now I can Hive Mind. Oh, yes. Yes. Bye-bye, Lolith. And now I get a Bank Buster.
I will come.
So now I can possibly draw each turn. I'm gonna make 2 1s. I still have the Hive, the Eye Tyrant at the moment. And he's really okay, so I'm gonna lose 2 and he's gonna gain 2 each turn. That's not much of a problem.
Do you want to use your? Oh,
I'm just gonna draw.
Envy the strong. For we will
I can end turn draw, right? I don't see the word sorcery, so yes, I can end turn draw. The life is probably going to end up being an issue. Now that he's got 2 of them. I'm actually not sure what card can kill him quick enough.
People.
Didn't I already play that? Nope. Nope. That would definitely be one of them. That sucks, but...
I will a gift in exchange for loyalty.
He still has enough. Okay. Now he doesn't have enough mana for Field of Ruin. Whenever you pay, put a 1/1 mana on, then create twice that many 2/2s. I could only do it. I could do it twice. Nice. That could not have been a better card to draw. Oh, they all have decayed. Okay, that actually kind of sucks. Actually, I should probably make the 2/2. Make the 2/2s with Lolith.
Did he block? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I need all the firepower I can get. Oof.
Uh-oh.
You win this round.
Your own blood in the snow would be
For
nice.
annihilation.
You have
Good
another one
game.
in the deck?
Maybe he has another meat hook. Blood and snow.
No,
Okay.
blood in the snow.
Yeah, good game. Either I'm a bad player of this deck or I just don't believe in it.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
Oh, you don't... It's not like you've been playing this deck for that long, so... I don't fault you.
Right, but it's frustrating. This deck is
Yeah. White Wolf, 1984.
I mean, obviously the deck has got a good reputation and I'm not doing it justice.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Target.
For those of you who wonder why I didn't do the more mana efficient play of playing the Buster, because I had another Blood Sheath for next turn, and I can still play the Buster this turn if I want to. Although, in this matchup, it appears I will most likely not be able to get to the 7 mana Planeswalker, so getting a creature out is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Although, he didn't play anything, which leads me to believe
Well, you're
he's
about to
probably
find
holding
out.
removal up for me to play something. But
One red,
I
one
still want to
white.
see his hand.
See his hand.
What?
Wow. Wow. All land?
Except for one befriending the moth. We have the opposite problem.
Huh. What's he gonna do?
All right. With that Invoke the Despair, it leads me to believe we're going to be in good position. Even if we don't top deck a land next turn, we should be able to top deck a land next turn after drawing twice. Also, Ray of Enfeeblement is -4/4 to white creatures. He just passed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
He does have this Wanderer's Intervention, which he'll probably at some point use.
He wants to use it on your vehicle. That's what he wants to do. Like if you attacked with
Tokens
it instead.
don't have inherent mana value, right?
Right, it is 0 mana.
I'm curious if
So-
this is technically 4 or 0. Because it is,
I
it is
think
an
that
enchantment.
I think it counts as a 4 though.
Probably. That's alright. We do have Invoke the Despair. Boy, he is playing greedy. He must have a hand. Sure. Oh, so he didn't want to kill our Valky because he wanted to get value off of his twin shot. Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So now he's keeping it up for in case you attack with your vehicle. Oh, he didn't. Oh, now it's a 5 though.
Again, it says mana.
Alright, try it.
I just tried it. It did not work.
Right.
Alright, that's fine. We'll go ahead and play it for 4, and then we'll play Tainted Adversary. That'll pretty much board wipe him. His ground creature's not exactly board wiped, but we now have a Death Touch creature. Although this does it to blocking creatures, so technically he will get to live if he wants, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he'll be that greedy. Or he'll just fly over us. Sure. Well, at this point we know he's doomed. Invoke the Despair is basically a board wipe at this point.
Okay.
And I don't even need to play that. This card is a land. It's better as destroy
Yeah.
target creature. Sure.
Oh, you got rid of your planeswalker.
Well, I mean,
Lilith and blockers.
do I? I don't
Lot.
want that. I don't want that. If he plays something here that adds a 1/1 to his Goro, I'm gonna be really pissed that I did the Lilith play.
Sacred artifact then.
Or I just hold up the removal spell. There's no hurry.
Okay. You can draw on his turn too, right?
Until the end of the turn. Okay. So after I kill his creature, they're still gonna gain haste.
Only things that were out. Oh, you're gonna create a dragon attacking.
But he's not modified.
Ah, okay. So you gonna kill it now, or?
No. Nothing. Okay. Well, it's just being prepared. End of turn is definitely the best time to use it.
Huh.
Darkness will do what I demand.
Now did he save another one? Repel the Vile.
That's funny.
Use that one to crew the other one. Oh.
I mean, you were probably right if it wasn't the attacking step.
Oh, it was already there.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know. If it was the attacking step, you were right. Or if it was
Yeah,
the
it
attacking step,
was.
you were wrong. If it was the
It didn't
combat
let
step,
you. Yeah.
well,
Tiki Jiki. It's actually a pretty decent card. I've been looking into that one. I'd attack him for 3, at least, with the land. Oh, he's dead. No, not quite yet.
hold on.
Yep. He could sack Tiki Jiki, I guess. Yep. No, wasn't worth it.
Too many menace
He could've
creatures.
blocked. Yeah. Well, if he blocked the 4/4, right?
Yeah,
Or
if
did
you
it
blocked
have
the
menace?
4/4, I think you would have been at 1.
1, yeah.
I think he knew.
I think he smelt what the rock had cooked.
It hasn't gotten that far yet in the TV show on Hulu.
Ah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Young Rock
Which
on
one?
Hulu.
Oh, I have not seen this show.
Do you have Hulu?
I have access to all the Hulu shows. I can download them.
Ah, yes. Well, Young Rock, it's like halfway through season 2. It's
It's called Young Rock.
yeah, it's about Dwayne the Rock Johnson and him at 10 years old, him at like 17 years old, and him at like 21 years old, something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, it's very good. And since it's on season 2, you'll have a lot of content
Oh,
to catch up
no.
on.
The site's down. M4U free.
Yes.
That
Okay.
fun?
So it changed names.
Oh.
I guess you weren't a subscribed member then.
Yeah, I wasn't. I just was
Okay.
using the free one.
I will send you the new link after the stream. Just remind me.
Alright. Okay, cool.
They changed the .fun to something else. So if you have anything saved, it's now .vip. You could literally just
Okay.
straight up swap fun for VIP in your link.
Got it. Thanks. Let's
Mhm.
see. And it was Young.
Yeah, there's a Young Sheldon and a Young Rock, and Young Sheldon is on
There's a Young
Paramount
Adam,
Plus.
a Young Justice. Oh, here it is. Young Rock. Oh, cool. I got a bunch of shows to watch. Huh. Nice.
Yeah, they're a few weeks behind on updating shows on M4U.
Okay.
Mostly because they've been, legal
let me-
trouble battle thing.
Right. I understand. Luckily, me being in the Philippines doesn't cause me a problem at all for all these. 'Cause in the Philippines, they ignore copyrights. That's why a lot of Hulu will not stream to the Philippines. I'm gonna check my other site, see if I can download it, because then I can just download all of them, binge watch instead of over the internet.
You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Okay. Oh, he is building toward the next one. When this class becomes level 3, target land you control becomes a creature with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control in still land. So 5 mana, essentially 5 land. That's not really much of an issue for me. I'm gonna tap the Tegrid's Lantern during his attacking step. If I get lucky, he might sacrifice one of his attacking creatures, whereas if I play it immediately, he might know about it. And if he doesn't sacrifice an attacking creature, there's a chance that he just... Oh, he'll probably just get rid of 3 life. Duh. Oh my god, Scoot Swarm is one of those cards where it's really funny when you play Meat Hook.
Really?
You watch them cry as all of their scoots die.
Huh. Oh,
And
because...
look, now he's got double scoots. He might actually sacrifice a permanent now instead of 3 life. Yeah, I'll probably do 3 life. He's got plenty of life. Right. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have to meet Hook for... Let's be honest, I should meet Hook for 3 here. Just in case he's got shenanigans up the wazoo. I really have no reason to play anything
no
else.
other play anyway, right?
I mean, I could meet Hook for 1, and then I could hold up Baleful Mastery. Or a 1-mana March, but... You know what? That's the play. Let's be honest. This is what a professional would do. Just play Meat Hook. What's he gonna do? +1/+1 to all creatures? I doubt it.
No.
And now he'll probably Druid class for the 5, and then make one of his lands a 5/5. Yep. And then we Baleful Mastery the land. Unless it says non-land. Exile target creature or planeswalker. It is now a creature.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
He'll
tapped.
cry.
He'll probably pick the 3 life. Because who wouldn't? I mean, he still gets to draw. Oh, wait. Are lands considered 0 mana? Or 1 mana?
They're 0 mana.
I gain 1 life. Wait. No. It deals damage. It deals damage. I almost made a stupid play.
Right.
Oh. I deramped him though and made him lose a whole turn. He drew a card, but you know, these things happen. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment. Have a nice night, Altimer Razia. I didn't know that thing targeted planeswalkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
This lantern's gonna start being a problem for him real soon.
Does his druid class do anything once it's maxed out? I'm just curious.
Yeah, you can play extra land. You can play 2 lands a turn. He gets to reap the benefits of 2 lands
Ooh.
every turn.
Not
I'd rather
enough
just-
mana.
I'd rather just draw. And essentially we get rid of a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana spell. Seems worth it. I did not know I had 2 Valkies. That's interesting. I thought I had
see
1.
That. You could play one just to see what's in his hand.
At this point, I think it's land.
What does he have in the pocket?
You forgot to add all the S's at the end. What does the hobbitses
Nah,
have in
little hobbits.
these pocketses?
Yeah.
It's starting to hurt now. Now that he's
Yeah.
at 10, it's really hurting.
Goodbye, treasures. I'm just curious where he's what he's got in his hand.
We'll find out.
Another land. Not quite up to 7 yet. Huh. Poison the cup.
Oh no, he gets to scry too. He's gonna get that game-changing card that's on the
They're
bottom of
both
his
on
deck
bottom.
now. Yep. I'm just gonna hold up Wretched of the March Sorrow for his turn. What? Search your library for basic, put in your hand, then if it was
Thank
kicked,
you.
search your library for 2 basics. Good for you. Good for you.
Have fun, dude. Well, it gives them now 2 things to discard for
Oh,
your.
right. You're right. I should have did March, the thing to kill his innkeeper, and then Tekerid when he had nothing. So he would have been
Yeah.
forced to do 3 life. Oh, the misplays. That's all right. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. I would scoop.
Do you think we
of
should
him
mess with him?
right now?
I was really
Ren-
considering not attacking.
Ren was on top, dude.
Yeah, I saw that, so he would have had a real big pointless card.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got a monk class. Yay. Well, we're at 3 and 2, so it's definitely YouTube worthy. I mean, 3 and 3 is not exactly great for YouTube, but you know,
Right.
it's 50-50.
Well, it's not the deck wins; it's the explanation of the deck, regardless of how it comes out.
Yeah, but it's always nice to have a good description or a good gameplay to go along with the description.
Right.
And because Blood Chief's Thirst is sorcery, we're just gonna go ahead and play this. Wait. There's a chance I might be able to play that on 3, but the thing is, I'm not gonna have a 3 if I don't play it. Alright, let's see. If it's a goblin, we're probably going to be in major trouble. Oh, that's fine. That is fine. I mean, it's annoying. It pings us for 1 every turn, but it is fine.
Or just get rid
Honestly,
of it,
that
right?
card can probably go with the Blood Chief's Thirst. I'm
Yep.
probably considering playing the Tainted Adversary, considering he can't block it. And this will force him to not play a creature, but play a removal spell, so he won't be attacking us with a creature, which is pretty good. I don't mind the 1 damage ping, it's not a big deal.
Currently.
2.
Oh,
Okay.
now I can block, but yours got
Now
10
it's a
touch, so-
problem.
Is that any target? Just you.
Well, first of all, let's attack.
You ain't touching that death toucher.
Okay, and the fact of the matter is, he is going to ping us a lot now. So let's go ahead and Blood Chief.
Ping in response.
Right.
Huh. What you gonna do?
Play with fire. Interesting. You know what?
Oh, so
This prevents one. I mean, he gets to draw a card, yes, but it also
Right.
prevents one. No! I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. I just targeted the same one twice because I'm an idiot.
uh,
I deserve to lose this.
well,
I
actually, he
made a
couldn't
misplay
have tapped
and
the
I
other one,
gave him a
right?
card. I'm a big dope. I'm so stupid. That's gonna cost me the game right there.
Oh, you can invoke the despair on your turn, right?
Nope.
You have another 1, 2, 3, oh, 5.
Right.
It takes 4 to activate the land. Pretty much don't have a turn next turn
Right.
unless you draw some. What's his land activate for?
4. So
4.
he needs another.
Well, something to do. Oh, you could pay for it once.
No, I can't.
I thought you had enough.
Nope.
Oh, 3. I thought it was 2 for some reason. Yeah, I see it now. Oh well.
Yep.
A braid.
Yep. Plays a land. Hits me for 4.
Yep.
Yep.
So, black mana for an invoke.
Invoke will still only get rid of a 1/1. We're still not
Yeah,
going to be in
true.
great position, and
Loss.
it will hurt us. Lola's better.
Lola's, yeah. Why I keep saying loss? I don't know. There's the land.
You reek with terror. Exquisite. My will cannot be denied.
I'd love to attack, but unfortunately I need something for the 1/1 just in case he decides to do the same thing he did last turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these invokes are going to kill me.
Lilith does a point of damage to draw a card, but
Yup.
learn. What's he gonna learn?
We shouldn't be taking this damage right now.
Yeah.
It should have been dead. I'm not going to say that this is going to cause us to... that decision was the end of the game, because honestly, it does not appear that we were going to be in great position to begin with, but... oh, it sucks.
So what is he gonna pick? What is that? Huh. I haven't actually seen that one before.
It's a bad card.
I've never seen it play. Well, mono red deck, I would imagine he would use
It's terrible.
something similar.
Would he hurry up? I just want to draw one card and then give up.
Okay. There it is.
Alright, well... It started off strong. Black decks are not my thing, we have learned today. Next week, I think I'm going to play my go-to deck, because it'll be the last one before the new meta gets settled. My go-to deck gets me 7 wins just basically every time. It's the human deck. Yay. I'll show you if you want to see the human deck, since we're here at the end of the stream and if anybody's around. Or just Angel, but this deck gets me 7 or 6 every single time I play Constructed. So it starts off with, generally turn 1, I either play one of these tap lands, or I play Initiate. Turn 2, I typically always go Thalia. If I'm going first, I'll go Aspirant. If I'm going second, I'll go Thalia. And the reason why that is because of Meat Hook. But then turn 3, always go Spellbinder, because taking a look and making a Meat Hook 2 cards more expensive, or just disrupting your opponent's turn on turn 4 is such a big deal. And then if I have the option, I'll go Cathar or Aniline. And if I have the amazing luck of the gods, I'll have one of these 2 cards. And one of these 2 cards, this card allows you to draw whenever it attacks, and it gives all of the humans 1/1, and they're all human. And I don't think Halana and Alana Partners needs any other introduction. It's just a fantastic card. This card just trounces people. And I gotta tell you, if you use Halana and Alana Partners, it's the late game and you top deck a land, Halana and Alana Partners combined with Cave of the Frost Dragon is pretty sweet, because then they'll most likely kill Halana during their next turn, and then Cave of the Frost Dragon still has the 2/1/1 counters. So then they just have to deal with that, and it's so difficult for them. It's such a good deck. I cannot, although I gotta tell you, the one thing that could be problematic with this deck is sometimes you're greedy, and being greedy is bad. You do want to hold up Valor's stance. Like, you try and foretell what's going to be the worst case scenario, and you ask yourself, if the opponent plays this card, what's going to happen? And then you have to ask yourself, essentially, it's like, if my opponent plays this spell, can Valor's stance help? And like, for instance, Meat Hook is not going to help. But if your opponent's if you're playing a mono white mirror, which happens a lot, this deck is definitely better than the mirror. Valor's stance and Cathar make it better than the mirror. The stance can get rid of anything the aspirant pumps every turn, and the stance also gets rid of Adeline. But unlike that deck, when you get rid of the good stuff, then you have Halana and Sigarda, and the mono white deck doesn't.
Right.
It's very good. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you sticking around. Just clean up everything here. Oh, that's interesting. The owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it on the battlefield. That sounds terrible. Target permanent shuffles it, then reveals the top
It shuffles
card.
it so it's completely
So,
random.
I mean, I guess if you could put it as sideboard against, like, control, and you could put, like, their Teferi back in their deck, and they might get a land or something else, but it sounds very bad. But what's really nice is I got a double pack here. Look, I got another rare. I got a mythic and a rare, because this one is historic or anthology. Yeah, and I know I've seen you play this one. It's for, like, token decks.
I have.
We got 9 days left on the. Oh,
I
got
still haven't
9
opened
days
all
to
my
get
packs.
3.
I was hoping that Andrew would show up and we could do
Well, we
a
have,
few
I think,
drafts.
10 days. We could
I know.
binge some drafts if Andrew gets back in the 10 days.
Yeah, I finished my mastery yesterday.
I mean, it looks like I'm gonna finish my mastery because I think I've got the weekly reset. Yeah, I still have 4 more games for the weekly. And it looks like I also have some games here. Oh, wow. 2 green spells, which I could play my white deck and
You
still
were
get
so
those
close.
out. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I should finish the mastery way before the 9 days are up. Oh, you know what I need to do? I still need to play both 1 game of ranked and 1 game of limited. I forget what you get, but
you should have
silver.
grabbed that. They had a limited thing up.
That's
Special,
alright.
I thought. Cube draft?
I imagine we'll be able to get that. We can do 1 draft before 11 days. That's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, look, the Mastery Pass ends in 2 days before the season does, for anybody who's watching. I also noticed that our viewer count went significantly down when I started saying goodbye. So I'm glad that real people were watching. I appreciate it. I don't know if the Team Aether thing is working right now because
that
my channel name is different.
Yeah.
Did you notice that I changed it today?
No, I didn't.
I changed the channel name to Steve M Streams Steve M Plays, because I haven't been playing a whole lot of Magic, and I'm not gonna lie, Magic is on a downward spiral if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, it's like they're pulling back some of their support for streamers, and so.
Well, just in general, I've noticed that the viewer count on Twitch for Magic has just constantly been going down. Twitch is now below.
But just before a season, they also it does dip. So.
Right, but
I don't know. I don't know.
True, but just Magic has been on a downward spiral for the last year. COVID really hurt Magic.
You think right?
You would think it would be the opposite. What happened was COVID caused Magic to pull back a lot of their streamer stuff, and the problem is more people went to the internet because more people had free time. So that was the time you were supposed to double down on streamer stuff, and they pulled back, and I think it hurt them a lot. Hearthstone is now like 4 times what Magic is, and I refuse to play Hearthstone.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't even know if I like it or not. I just refuse to play it. I heard there's a luck element in it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like luck built into the cards themselves.
Right.
I am going to be starting the I'm hoping once a week, maybe every other week. Probably early on every other week, and then I'll switch to once a week. I'm going to be releasing a Pokemon video. I noticed you popped into the end of the stream there last time where I was playing Pokemon. Yeah. You probably didn't understand it because I was playing it at triple speed, and you probably just haven't seen it in general. But
no,
that was like the easiest Pokemon ever to play. So the stream went super fast. But in the future, I'll be playing a lot more difficult Pokemon.
It was when I popped in, I was actually viewing from the beach, and my connection was yuck. So, but I came home soon after that.
But I've been really getting into Pokemon solo Pokemon
to make
challenges in YouTube, and I've also noticed that there just aren't a lot of people doing them. So I thought that if I make my setup, which my setup is better than the top people doing, some of the top people, the best people on YouTube doing it. I spent a lot of time in the setup. So I'm hoping that with some quality, with a quality setup and maybe a few videos under my belt, that things will take off on the Pokemon front. Because I think this is a untapped market. There's probably 6 people doing it or so. Or 6 very popular people doing it, so I think I can take a market share of that. And Pokemon is a lot bigger. Pokemon's 100 times bigger than Magic.
Huh.
Although I have looked. Pokemon is not that big on Twitch. Magic is bigger than Pokemon on Twitch, but Pokemon is way. I'm not even kidding. Pokemon might be 100 times bigger than Magic on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Even 100, still really low. It's probably closer to 1,000. I kid you not. If you search Magic, all right, or Magic the Gathering, you sort it by views, and then you sort it by right. But if you sort,
they won't do Twitch.
If you just sort it Magic the Gathering on YouTube, and then you sort it by views, and you don't give a shit, and then you sort it by week. In 1 week. Just start scrolling down in the first 100 videos. After you get down 100 videos, you might be down to 20,000 views. And if you do that with Pokemon, you'll still be in the millions. So just do the math. The math says Pokemon is over 1,000 times bigger, or at least the market for it is. So I just need to tap some of that market. I need to come out with good content. I need to be better. I think I might be switching to variety. Now, I'm probably still gonna do. I'm still gonna do probably constructed and historic because I still like that. But I might be dropping draft, and I might be dropping. Oh no, I guess that's it. I might be dropping draft, and then I'll play the Fallout or whatever game we're gonna play. Then when you get your graphics card, we'll do a co-op day. And then maybe I'll drop, draft, and do Pokemon. I'm not sure. And then we might just do Magic for fun. Not even stream it. Or you'll stream it.
Yeah, I'll probably wanting to stream some of that too.
Because
I miss
I
it
think
again.
Magic is dying. Don't get me wrong. Magic itself is probably growing, but I think it's not
Yeah.
growing at a rate anywhere near Pokemon.
Well, I think that greater than 50% of Pokemon is kids that are weren't exposed. You know, they started at the time of Pokemon instead of Magic. Or
Now,
anything
something
like
that I
too.
could definitely do that I am very reluctant to do it because I'd have to spend a lot of money to do it up front and I'd have to learn a lot of technical stuff. When I mentioned that people are doing these Pokemon challenges where they beat the game with one Pokemon, they're only doing that for the most part, first 3 generations. And there's like 8 generations of Pokemon. Generation 4 and 5 and 6, some people are doing. Absolutely nobody is doing Generation 7, 8, 9. And the reason why is because you would have to get your Switch, like I have here. You would have to get a capture card, which I don't know if you know what a capture card is, but it's essentially a recording.
Right.
Yeah, it's recording software for the Switch, but also it records to your computer. But it costs like $200 or more, something like that.
I see.
For a good one. You can buy a cheap one for like $100, but you don't want to buy a cheap one.
Right.
And you could do that, but there's a few reasons why I think people aren't doing it. Is because it's a lot easier to do the first 3 generations. A, because they're easier to play, but also because you can play that at since you're playing on an emulator, you can play on a higher speed. Like I was playing on triple speed on the stream, and you can't do that on Switch. You'll have to play at 1 time speed on the Switch, and nobody wants to do that. It would take so long to do one video on Switch, and also apparently, oh, what's up?
Oh no, I see that you're Karn again instead of Nicobolus or whatever.
Oh yeah, I
had.
switched out. I don't know.
I don't know. Karn's bald just like you, so I figured that was why.
Well, I'm going bald. I'm not bald yet.
all right. Potatoes.
Well, I mean, I'm getting there. You can see if I pull my hair back, it's getting there. But anyways, I think something along the lines of the later generations of Pokemon also made it so if you're grinding, the experience gets lower and lower the higher your level is. So, like for instance, if you're the Pokemon that you're facing is level 30 and you're you're level 20 and they're level 10, and let's say you're playing a really, really bad
50%.
Pokemon, just terrible. Something that you need to be over level 30 before you can get past an obstacle. Getting to level 30 off of level 10s will get harder and harder because if level 20 you'll get 100 XP, level 21 you'll get 90 XP, so on, lower and lower. So it gets harder and harder and more impossible to do. I heard someone say that earlier. And that's why they don't do videos in those generations. But it's an untapped market. I just don't want to do it. But regardless, like I said, I did the easiest Pokemon in the whole game on stream. The easiest one. So we'll see how it goes when I have to actually play a harder one. I'll actually have to learn the game. I'm smart, but there's a whole table I have to learn. I don't know if you're still watching the stream, but I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream. It's delayed a little bit.
What's it called? Type chart. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, that's right. That's it. I would have to memorize this table. And I know most of it. Like, some of it's obvious. You know, like, if you see there on the left, if the attacker is a fire type and the defender is a grass type, you know, the obvious, double effective. Fire doesn't do a lot to water, but there are some not so obvious ones here. Like, for instance, who the heck knows what poison type is good against? You know, I have to memorize that. Or bug. I do know bug is good against psychic, but that's mostly because it's been drilled in my brain.
Can't you just leave this as a reference and just refer to it on another page while you're playing? You know.
Well, that's the thing. The reason why you really have to memorize it is because it's just going at 300% speed. You just don't have the time to look at it.
Okay.
Like
Well, it depends on what you're playing, right? So if you're playing a certain one, you'd only have to learn what it goes against, right?
So check this out. I made a document to help myself increase my speed, and this I'm gonna bring this up when I do eventually go for the run, and it's it's basically just hey, these are the things that you should do along the lines. When you're in Viridian Forest, make sure to pick up this antidote. When you're in Pewter City, make sure to buy this, sell this, whatever. When you're in Route 3, make sure to catch that. It's a guide on the order I should play things. And I wrote this out so that way I can get the fastest time possible.
You should.
I'm not gonna be a speedrunner,
like that available
but I'm
for download. Hey,
oh,
your
that's the thing.
Patreons can
Last
download
night, I spent 3 hours writing this here.
Right.
No, it was more than 3 hours. It was like 4 or 5 hours. But I was watching TV in the middle. And the reason this is basically every single item in the game. Every single thing you can pick up, every single thing you can pick up in the game.
You had to make it because it's not available. Someone already did
it is available online. The problem is it's not condensed. You know, it's like there's this page, now I have to scroll down, and then I have to scroll down, and then I have to click next, and then I have to scroll down, and it's just not condensed, and it's too difficult. So I figured if I did this, then if I start another Pokemon run, I can plan the run based on how I think it's gonna go before I even play it.
Yeah.
Now the other problem is I have to memorize where all of these items are. I actually already know where 3/4 of them are. Already. From just playing the game 100 times.
Right. I understand.
But the typing chart, that's hard. It's very hard. But I'm getting there. I plan on making this Pokemon thing. I plan on being as good as possible.
Yep. Sounds like
and who knows?
Man.
Maybe other people will like it. I'll try and stream every my practice runs because I'm not gonna do first attempt. I can already tell you I'm not good enough to do a first attempt. Even my when I streamed that attempt yesterday, that was my second attempt at it. My first attempt was 7 hours. My second attempt was 3 hours and 50 minutes, and I think my third attempt will be around 3 hours 30 minutes. And I still made mistakes, plenty of mistakes. And that's what the easiest Pokemon in the game. Imagine if I actually need to think of all the attacks, think of all the typings and all of that, and think of my Pokemon sucks. So it's a lot to think about, and I will get there, and I will have fun. Because right now, Magic hasn't been all that fun lately.
All right, dude.
All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. We will see you again on Thursday, where I will be playing some more historic decks. I haven't picked out what they are going to be yet, but based on my history, I'm probably going to pick one of the Aura decks. And I could try myself at Arclight, or I could just find a different deck. But we'll see. That's research for Thursday. Goodbye.